live. Ooh. Okay, got my little hat. I am live. Ooh, I am live. Hello, everyone. This is Jeanette, Boricua Sewing and Crafts, owner of Unique Designs for You. Is there anyone out there in the world? How to hit me up in the chat room? I'm gonna come out and say hi, everybody. I know that I set this up a little late, and people probably aren't going to be able to maybe see me and stuff. I literally set up this video today. And I don't see anyone in the chat, but Renee, Blanca, hey! Oh, man, and I am so glad you guys were able to join me and stuff. But listen, all right, hey, Tracy. And so, okay, I am going to start off and stuff because I see people are starting to log on and everything. My drink for this Friday is Bocasa. I don't know if I'm saying it right. I got my girlfriend sitting on the side over here. Am I saying it right?
Borasca.
I said it right. Okay, now I'm going to give you guys a disclosure. Okay, I went to the restaurant in my neighborhood. And I already had 2 Sex on the Beaches, and I also had a Costco. So
Cosmo.
I had a Cosmo. So anyway, so the same thing makes you feel good. So, so I am going to pour this, and I'm probably going to feel it tomorrow morning because I think I'm mixing or something. My husband said something about mixing. Ooh, wait. Okay, that went kind of high. All right. Ooh, it's pretty though too. I haven't tasted this, but hats off to my girlfriend Dorinda, and she's the one that bought me this. Because what I usually do is when I do embroidery for friends, right? I don't like taking payments from my friends. So a lot of times when my friends do, ask for something like a shirt or a mask or a kitchen towel and stuff like that, because they're friends, I kind of tell them, okay, that's going to cost you a bottle of wine. Or depending on what it is that they want, I'll say 1 bottle of wine or 2 bottles of wine. So anyway, hats off to Dorinda, because this cost her 2 bottles of wine, because she had a little birthday shirt she needed to get done, which I had a lot of fun making. It came out really, really cute. So this is her payment and stuff. So let me give it a shot. Ooh. I like it. It's pretty good. And I'm wearing my little Boricua baseball hat. This is one that I embroidered on using the hat hoop on my SC1900. And this is the hey Sarah, how you doing? Hey Monica, hi Norma, Tracy, Renee. This is this thread. I've mentioned it before in some of my videos. I call it multicolored thread. But I know it's with a V. I think it's V-gated thread, something like that. Really, really pretty thread. And this is a hat that I made using my hat hoop on my SC1900. Really, really came out cute. And I'm thinking about making more hats to sell on my Etsy shop. And I'm thinking that this is really cute to put people's names on it and stuff like that and everything. I really like the way it came out. I mean, it's different and stuff. And if you're looking for this type of thread, like I keep saying, Amazon got everything. But if you go to Joann's has them. Can also, I don't know if you can find them in Walmart. I haven't found any in Walmart. Walmart is kind of like, they got some stuff, but they don't have too much stuff in there. It's kind of, you gotta, when you're shopping at Walmart, because I'm going to tell you, I am cheap, okay? When it comes to paying for my threads and all of my supplies and stuff like that, depending on what it is, sometimes I say it's worth spending the extra money, and then sometimes certain things it's not. And thread, I just haven't seen this type of thread in Walmart. But I do buy like regular sewing thread from Walmart. So, fabric, if you go to Walmart for fabric, make sure you feel it. Sometimes the thread, I bought some black thread when I was making some face masks, and not black thread, sorry, the fabric. Look at the fabric, feel the fabric. Sorry guys. Oh my God, I think I drank a little too much. Right? I'm sorry guys. Fabric, we are talking fabric. If you go to Walmart and you are buying fabric, make sure you feel it with your fingers and stuff. Because when I bought my black fabric to make the mask, I'm saying it right now, it was very, very thin. It felt like paper thin. So when it comes to fabric, a lot of times I like to go to Joann's. Hobby Lobby has fabric too, but I don't really shop at Hobby Lobby because I don't know. I've heard a lot of negative things about that store.
I like Hobby Lobby.
You like them?
I do.
But see, I don't like them, and I'm going to tell you why I don't like Hobby Lobby. Because, first of all, they don't have a lot of coupons, okay? And I'm a coupon person. I love my coupons, okay? Because I'm all about saving the dollar, okay? And at the same time, too, is they don't have a military discount. Because when I go over there and I say, hey, do you offer a military discount? They don't have military discount. They don't have teachers discount. But when you go to Michael's have military discounts. They have teachers and same thing with AC Moore. So, and I've also heard, with Hobby Lobby, I don't know. I heard a lot of things about them. So I like to go look. I like to look and I get ideas.
I see a Hobby Lobby coupon right here.
They got a Hobby Lobby coupon, but I don't know. I think Michael's do better with their coupons. I don't know. I like Michael's. I'm a Michael's person. And at the same time, too, this is another thing. I have a video out there, guys, where I talk about buying your Cricut maker for a lot less money, right? Where you use your you got a question out here from Blanca. Okay, Blanca, I'm gonna get to you. But with the coupons, right? I like to go to raise.com, and raise.com is where I buy discounted gift cards. And I can get a lot of discounted gift cards from Michael's. And the reason why I like going to Michael's because I use the discounted gift cards. Now, discounted gift cards is where you get a $25 gift card, and all you do is pay like $22 or $21 for it. Okay? So if you really think about it, you pay $21 if somebody just gave you $25. So that's an extra $4. Then you go to Michael's and then you use your 40% or 50% or even 20% coupon. That's more of a savings. Then on top of that, then you put your military discount on there. So that's more of a savings. I don't see a lot of discounted gift cards for Hobby Lobby. So that's why, so I prefer to just go to Joann's and stuff. Now, I do go to Hobby Lobby to look. And I go because they have beautiful ideas and stuff like that. So I like to go over there, and then what I'll do is I'll take my iPhone and I take pictures of the little signs or stuff that they make over there, and then I'll try to duplicate that. That's what I usually do. I go there to steal their ideas. That's about it. Now, Blanca said, could you use tearaway on the hats? Absolutely. Yes. As a matter of fact, I would say yes, use the tearaways on the hat. You can also use cutaway on hats too, but it's better to use the tearaway because it is a hat, and that extra cutaway inside. And let me take it out. Okay, see, this is tearaway. I have tearaway in this hat, so just so you can see. Let me move this up, and I'll open this up so you can see it. This is tearaway. Okay, so as you can see, I've had this hat for a long time now. If you think about it, Blanca, remember one of the things that I talked about was if you wear it a lot, okay, and you're going to put it in the washing machine a lot, that's when I really recommend using the cutaway. But because we are, a hat like this, you wear it a lot, but if you really think about it, how many times does it really go in the washing machine? I mean, it probably goes like maybe once a month or something like that. It doesn't go that much. So, you don't really, when it comes to baseball hats, when I do these embroideries, I use tearaway. I don't bother with the cutaway. But you can use the cutaway if you want to and stuff, okay? So, hey, Sarah, how you doing? And happy Friday to everybody, too, and stuff. So, in this video for this week, I wanted to talk about what's new, what's happening, okay? As you know, I had a big order of 36 shirts, right? 30 shirts are done, finished. They are delivered to the customer. Customer paid for it. Hey, Mary, the customer paid for it and stuff. So I am so finished with that shirt. And at the last happy hour, I talked about my lessons learned on that big shirt. So I tell you, I learned a lot making that big order of 36 shirts. So I will tell you, I am ready for the next big order that comes my way. So, I delivered the shirt to the customer. He looked at all the shirts and stuff, and his wife looked at them. They were very happy with with the job. Got my money. It was a loss. For that particular order, for the simple fact that I had to go out and I had to buy the hooping station, which on the channel I posted a video of the hooping station that I had to purchase to make those machines. Now, also know that on these machines, on those shirts, I did not use the SC 1900, the single needle machine. I had to use the multi needle machine. And the reason why I had to use that is because of the way the customer wanted the shirts. It was a lot of wording. It wasn't something that could fit in a 5x7 hoop. So I had to actually put all the wording in the back in a big hoop, which is, and I'll tell you in a minute because I have all the hoops right here next to me. It was a big hoop like this, and this hoop is and I have it covered. It's an 8x13. So in order for me to do the advertising for the back of his shirt, I had to use 8x13. So as you can see, this is not going to fit in an SC 1900, okay, with the single needle machine. So, that's why I had to use the multi-needle for that order. And at the same time, too, in order to make sure that all of the logos were in the exact same place on that shirt, it was best to use the hooping station. So like I said, the hooping station is pretty pricey. It was about like $500. And, the price that, I sold all the shirts were just a little over the $500. So someone had commented to me, because I was kind of like, I didn't make any money on that. But you know what? God, I forgot who the young lady was that wrote to me and said, don't feel bad about it because you know what? You just work for the hooping station. You're right. I mean, it's kind of like a barter. I made his shirts and he gave me the money so that I could buy the equipment that I needed. So that way, when I have future, orders of that large, and with logos and stuff like that, I can make them with no problem, So another thing too, now that I'm thinking forward and stuff, now that I have the device, is I'm like thinking, I belong to a book club in my neighborhood and stuff, and I'm like thinking, oh, we could do Dominion Valley, country club book club shirts, and then I also belong to the Dominion Valley wine club, so I could do their shirts too and stuff, because I was just out at the club restaurant and I saw the president of the wine club, and she was saying, hey, Jeanette, I would love it for you to make a logo for our wine club. And I'm thinking, man, now that I think about it, I could do the baseball hats. I could do baseball hats for all the wine club members. I could do the shirts. So, the embroidery, learning how to do embroidery and stuff, it's like, to me, it's awesome. It's a chance for you to get creative. It's a chance for you to really just make things that are so unique. I mean, it's not stuff that you can just walk into a Macy's or a regular store and you can do your own stuff. And what I really like about it is you can even go to, which I have done, you go to Walmart and you just buy a simple shirt, okay? Get it off the racks, just a plain blue shirt, which I've done. And then, I come home and then I just see a nice embroidery design and I put that embroidery design on the actual shirt. And you know what happens is that I end up, oh, my girlfriend wants her wine. Okay, so she's drinking up with me. Okay, so anyway, what ends up happening is you get to create your own clothes. So it's like, it's really neat. And then there have been times when I make my own stuff, just like this one. This shirt I made for my own little business. So when I go out and I meet with new customers, right, that want to order stuff from me, I have my own shirt, which I did because my Etsy store is called Unique Designs for You. And you know, I always like to wear this shirt when I meet out with the, you know, meet with the new customers and stuff, because that way they see the shirt, they see, you know, and they like, oh, okay, that's her, you know. But you can make your own stuff, and I think that's really fun. And what I really love too is you get to make the most unique gifts for your friends, stuff that, you know, they just, you know, you can't find that anywhere else, you know. So I really, really, really love embroidery. So anyway, you know, enough about the shirts and stuff, but that is over with. It is done. You know, I mean, that order was, it started as a nightmare, but I ended up learning a whole lot at the end. I learned how to actually properly, you know, hoop those shirts, what the best stabilizer to use and what equipment to use. So it was a great learning experience. And you know what? It was worth it. I mean, even though I did take a loss in the sale, which, you know, because it was more than 500 because I had to buy the equipment and I had to buy the shirts. But at the end of the day, I learned so much. So it was worth it. So, you know, for, you know, I don't know. To me, I just loved it. So I was really grateful for the opportunity and stuff. So I don't know if you guys know, Brother has come up with a new 10 needle machine. They came up with the 10 needle machine here in August, and they call it the PR1055X Entrepreneur. I actually own the Brother 6 needle machine, and it's a PR670 Entrepreneur. I am seriously thinking about upgrading my machine from a 6 needle to a 10 needle. The only thing though that is happening right now is I am you know, those of you that really know me really well know I'm really, really cheap with my money, okay? And I'm okay. I gotta stop using the word cheap, because my girlfriend Adrian always says you're not cheap, you are frugal. Frugal. That's what, yep, that's what they say. But you know, let's be honest, I'm just cheap, okay? And then if I have to, you know, if I gotta spend $1, I want to make sure I'm getting my money's worth, okay? So I am really looking at, first of all, I have the 6 needle. I do want to go to a 10 needle, but then I have to make sure that there's a benefit to it, okay? Because if there's going to be an added cost, I want to make sure that it's worth it. Then if I get the 10 needle, do I want to go with the latest machine? What is the capability in this latest machine that the version previous to that didn't have? Is it something that I'm really going to use? Is it really worth that extra money? So I am still researching it. But so for those that are wondering if they should go out and get the PR1050 or get the PR1055X, you know, I will do a video on that. I am still doing my homework on it. I have to be honest with you. I do not see a real huge significance in the big 2 machines. The only thing that I see is that now you're getting a magnetic hoop and you're getting a hat hoop with that machine. But the thing is, you can still get the hat hoop and you can get your own magnetic machines and you can buy them separate. So I don't know if it's worth all that extra money. So I'm still doing research on it. So I will let you guys know as to what I decide, if it's really worth it or not. So to let you know also what else I got going on in my world is, you know, I've had my Etsy shop up for about 2 years now, okay? One of the things that I've been doing is I'm looking at my Etsy shop, and, you know, I am still getting sales, but I am looking at some of my listings, and I think it's time for me to ramp up on that Etsy shop. I needed to look a little more professional. Oh, I just got a sale. Okay, I don't know. I don't know if you guys heard that, but oh boy, I better start working. I guess I'll be working after I finish this video. So gotta fill that order. So you know, as I you know, I want to look at the listings. I want to offer more items. I believe I have over 100 items in my Etsy shop right now. But what I want to do is, my goal is by the end of this year, I want to offer at least 200 items. Will I get there? I don't know. I'm hoping, you know, we'll see. But I do know that one of my goals for this YouTube channel is to try to reach my 1,000 subscribers. I am over 500 subscribers right now, which I'm like really cool about it. You know, I'm like happy about it, but I really want to reach my 1,000. So, but I am thinking of things that may interest you, because I know the whole reason why I started this YouTube channel is really solely for the Brother SE1900, and I want to focus on that. The last video that I posted is not on the SE1900. It's actually on the hooping station that I purchased because I just wanted you guys to see it, just in case you guys are interested of ever upgrading from a single needle machine to a multi-needle machine, and you guys have a multi-order just like I had, so you guys can see how I handle the situation, and hopefully that can help you guys out. I do want to also, on the single needle machine, just to let you guys know up front, I want to do some upcoming videos of it. I did mention before the LED, which I am going to be posting tomorrow. And what I want to do for the LED on the single needle machine is I want to teach you guys more about the buttons that are in there, because that's really going to help you guys understand how that machine works. What buttons you push if you need to go back, how to make sure that your design is in the center of the hoop. And, I just also want to start posting videos of projects that I'm working on so you guys can see what type of products I develop using the SE1900. Now, I do want to give a big shout out to Miss Miles, and I hope she's on. Is she on? Oh, you're welcome for your birthday shirt, Mary. Yeah, my girlfriend had a birthday, and I made her a birthday shirt and stuff. And it was a pleasure making it. It was so much fun. Let's see, Blanca. Okay, thank you. Would love to make that the next Puerto Rican parade. Blanca, what would you? Oh, yeah. You know what? I gotta make more stuff for Puerto Rico too. Yeah, because I thought about buying embroidery files, with the Puerto Rican flag and all that kind of stuff, send it to my cousins and my family in Puerto Rico, because I still have a lot of family there and stuff. But yeah, maybe I could do dinner napkins or something. Hey, Deborah, thank you so much for joining me. And so glad. Eleanor, okay, your options are endless. You've made a good investment. Yes. Eleanor, I agree with you. I'm going to be honest. When I first bought my very first embroidery machine, the SE1900, and I've mentioned this several times before, when I first purchased it, it was $1,000. And I was like, shit, that's a lot of freaking money, And, you feel kind of like, whew, am I going to get this money back? But I am going to be honest, making the face masks, because the SE1900 is a sewing machine. It's not just it's a sewing machine, and it's also an embroidery machine. I was able to, make so many gifts for a lot of my friends. And I was able to make things to sell that I actually did get that money that I invested in that machine back. And, the multi-needle machines are a lot more costly. They really are. I don't keep it a secret. I spent, it was about $11,000 for mine. Now, it was $11,000, but like I said, it's not $11,000 for the machine alone. When I bought the machine, I'm one of those people that I just buy the whole thing. So I bought the machine, I bought the stand, I bought the frames, the fast frames, I bought, magnetic frames, I bought the hat driver, the hat frame, I bought the whole thing. So everything all together was like $11,000. So now I'm at the process where I'm thinking, okay, well, I got to find a way to make this money back so that I can know. But I know that within time, it is going to pay for itself, So, yes, I totally agree with you. When you invest in these type of items, your options are endless. You can embroider jean jackets, you can embroider pants, you can embroider shirts, your kids' book bags, you can do the hats. Oh my God, a girlfriend of mine, Aisha, she sent me a picture that someone was embroidering socks for their husbands. They were putting their initial. They were putting initials on people's socks. So I was like, that's a pretty neat idea. Nobody ever thought about putting initials on socks. Think about it, a scarf. You know, you go to Walmart, you buy a scarf for somebody, right? You know, you just buy a plain scarf. And then what you do is you just put their initial on the scarf and then you package it up. There goes a great gift, Christmas gift right there. A scarf. You know, I mean, there's just I totally agree with you on it's just endless. It's just endless and stuff. Let's see who else is out there. Miss Miles, hello, you are on there. And let me tell you something about Miss Miles, man. This lady got it going on. Okay, she just started embroidering. She got it as SC 1900. And I am starting to learn from her because she had posted something at another Facebook group about making snap tabs. And she showed a video on how to do a snap tab of a person's personalized name and how to use Embrilliance. And right now I am following that video and trying to figure out how to learn that. And I see that a lot of people are selling that on Etsy. Very easy to do. And man, you know, so it's kind of funny because now it's like I'm following Miss Miles because now she's teaching me, you know. So I mean, I think that's like so awesome and stuff. So she's on a roll and stuff. So Miss Miles, I'm so glad that you're on and stuff. And thank you so much for posting that because that I didn't know about that. So you taught me something and stuff. Renee, are you supposed to change the bobbin case when you switch from sewing to embroidery? Okay. You can, well, Renee, you can, I guess, if but I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't. I use the same bobbin for everything. I use the thread is a 40 weight, which matches the same as the embroidery thread. The embroidery thread is usually 40 weight, and I use the same thing for my bobbin. The only time that I really care about the thread in the bobbin is when I'm making a towel, and it's important for me or important to the customer to have the back of the towel match the same color as the front of the towel. A lot of times, you know, depending on what you're doing, like I did a kitchen towel for a girlfriend of mine. And what I did was I just left the bobbin white and then I did tender touch in the back. So the tender touch, you know, you put it on the back and it kind of covers the whole back of the towel. So it's fine because if you think about it with a kitchen towel, usually they just fold it and they just hang it on the oven handle or the kitchen handle or, you know, the drawer handle and stuff like that. So it just depends, you know, but I know I personally, when it comes to like the white bobbin or the black bobbin, the same bobbin that I use for sewing, I use that for embroidery because it just works fine. I mean, I really haven't seen the necessity to do it. I could be wrong, but I don't know. Let me see. Thank you. Would love to make that hat for the next Puerto Rican parade. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I mean Puerto Rican parade, isn't that in June? I think that's in June. Yeah. So you're gonna have to wait next year. Yeah, because it passed and stuff. And I don't even think that New York City had the Puerto Rican parade this year too either. So yeah, and I used to go all the time when I used to live in New York because I am a New Yorican, you know. So I used to go all the time. Those things were wow, you know, they were fun. Okay, Sarah, that's the trouble I'm having. I don't know how to go back. It makes me cancel the whole design. Oh, okay. How to go back? Okay, Sarah, please reach out to me because I can help you with that. But I want to make sure because I think what it is I have to follow what you're doing and what buttons that you're hitting and stuff. So please send me an email to uniquedesigns4u@aol.com. Okay. Send me an email and I will help you with that. Because I want to know what do you mean by going back? If you mean by going back by stitches, there is a button there and I can show you. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to write that down because remember I said the next video that I want to post tomorrow is the one with the LED. And I'm going to write that down. I'm going to make sure that I show that functionality in that video tomorrow. So that when you're in the middle of a design and if you have to go back a couple of stitches, what is the button that you need to to hit in order to go back, because you don't want to cancel the whole design. But Sarah, do reach out to me, because I want to make sure that I'm helping you with what it is that you're having trouble with. Hopefully it's that, and if it's that, that's easy, that's quick. But if not, I need to see what you're doing, so that way I can try to help you out. So don't worry, Sarah, I got you. I'll help you out with that. Okay, what is the difference between, Blanca's asking, what is the difference between the PE 800 and the SC19? Either one, then the SC has the sewing machine. Okay, no difference. Blanca, the only thing, honestly, really, is just that the SC 1900 has the sewing capability, and the 800 is just straight embroidery. That's it. The functionality and everything is the same. It is the same. Okay, so it's really, you just have to ask yourself if what the machine that you want, if you just want that machine to just do strict embroidery, then get the PE 800. But if you are looking also for a sewing machine at the same time, then that's when and the embroidery, and you want the latest and the greatest, of single needle that's affordable, because you can actually get a more expensive, because the brother has like the luminaire and all that kind of stuff. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know. I don't have the experience to really say. I don't know if somebody out there has a luminaire or something like that. But when I priced those machines, those things were like $15,000, and I was like, damn, that's a lot of money for one needle. So I was like, okay, so when I looked at, if I'm going to spend $15,000, I looked at this machine that had 6 needles, and, the luminaire had a bigger hoop, but I just didn't see the justification in all those thousands of dollars. Now, I know there's got to be something, because people are buying these machines, okay? So, but I just don't know what it is, So I don't know. So it's just, but if you're, the more affordable range, which is, really like I am, if you're looking for embroidery only, PE 1800, just like Miss Miles said. Yeah, she responded right after yours. But if you're looking for something that also has embroidery and the sewing capability, then please, the SC 1900 is the way to go. It really is. The embroidery part are the same on both. Yes, Blanca, they are. The embroidery part on the PE 800 and the SC 1900, it's the same thing. You get the same screen, you get the same needle, the same hook. It's all the same. And if I remember correctly, I think the PE 800 is a 5x7. Now, I have heard people say this, and it is very true. If you're going to buy an embroidery machine, try to get the embroidery machine with the biggest hoop possible, which is on the SC 1900 is the 5x7. Okay. Now, remember, I mentioned the luminaires and all that kind of stuff, which run in like the $15,000 range ones. Those have the bigger hoops. They have the big ones that these big multi-needle machines have. But the only thing is you're only sewing with one needle. But if you think about it too, let's go back. Now I'm telling myself, you do the multi-needle machine, you can only sew one needle at a time. So are you really saving time? The only thing I could think of is that in this, I have different color needles with the threads, but it's like when one stops, the other one starts. But when you have a single needle machine, you have to unthread the machine. You got to rethread it with the new color. So that's where the time, I think, it takes more time and stuff like that. Yeah, it's just, it's just a time thing. It really is. It's just a time thing. It's just that when you have a single needle, you have to change the thread all the time. You have multi-needle, you already kind of like pre-installed all the threads. So the machine will keep going until you have a color that's not on the machine, and then you have to rethread the machine all over again. But that's about it. Let me see. I didn't make the video. I use Embrilliance to create my own set. Yes, I know. You posted the video though, where you learned how to do that, Miss Miles. And I'm gonna be honest. I looked at that video, and I have not tried making my own snap tab, but I am going to be doing that this weekend. Okay, Renee asked, not the color. The SC1900 give you 2 bobbin cases. Why? Okay, Renee, when I have 2 bobbin cases, but I've only used 1. And one of the things that they say is, you know, when I looked at the manual, because I was curious about that, one of the things that I read was that sometimes the reason why you have the 2 bobbin cases, because it depends on the bobbin that you're using. So I have a feeling that it has to do with the weight of the thread and, you know, the size of the bobbin and stuff. That's the only thing. I would have to really, really look more to see it. All I know is I've always used just 1 bobbin case. I thought the other one was an extra one, but it's really not. There's a reason why we have 2, but I'll have to check on that. And once I find that out, I'll make sure I'll put that on the comments below and stuff. That's a good question and stuff. But let me put that in there, 2 bobbin cases. So that way you guys, you know, because that is something that is important to ask and stuff. Let me see. Oh, you guys are asking questions and I am not catching up with you guys. All right. People laugh at me because I still use AOL. Girl, I'm using AOL too. Let them laugh. Hey, you getting your email, right? That's all I care. I'll use Gmail when they shut down. So don't worry. They can laugh at me and you together, you know. Let's see what else I have out here. Let me see. What's in Brilliance? Okay, Elmore, in Brilliance is a software. It's a software suite actually, to help you look at files and edit files and create designs for you to embroider on your machine. If you go to the website, it's called embrilliance.com. You'll see about the software and you'll learn it. This software is compatible on Windows and also the Mac. Now I am a Mac user, which is why I use Embrilliance, but it is a really, really great tool. If you want to check it out, Embrilliance does offer the opportunity for you to try to try their software for, I think, free for like 30 days or something like that. You can download a certain Essentials. Essentials was about like, I think it was like $140, something like that. It was like $139. You could buy it off of Amazon, but I went straight to the website and I bought it straight from them, so that way I could download it and stuff. But it's a software that people use in order to modify embroidery files and stuff, and then save it so they could put it on their USB and transfer it over to their SC1900 and then stitch it out and stuff. It's really really neat, very easy to use and stuff. And you know what? I'll probably just I should just do a basic Embrilliance video, so that you guys can see at least the basic functions of it and stuff. Because I'm trying to get ideas now, because I need to keep this channel going and stuff like that. So I need to know what kind of videos you guys want me to do so that you guys can learn and stuff. So far I know I got 2 right now. I'll do a basic one on Embrilliance Essentials, and then I'll do one on the LED screen on the actual machine so you guys can learn it and stuff. Let's see what else. Let's see. Design software, is that what I have? Anybody else? Luminaire. The Luminaire is beautiful. Yeah, it does look nice. I don't have too much experience. I seen it in the store and it just looked like a big sewing / embroidery machine, but I did not ask the lady a lot about the Luminaire to see, I know there's a difference in the hoops, that you can use a bigger hoop in a Luminaire than what you can in this one, because this one you're kind of like, it's just 5x7, but I don't know what else. I think it may have a scanning capability. I'm not sure and stuff. Maybe the next time I go to the sewing shop, I'll sit with the lady that owns the sewing shop and ask her if I could play with it, just so that I can see what that's about. The only thing that I'm afraid of is that if I go to there and I start playing with their sewing machine, I may want to buy it. So it's kind of dangerous for me to like sometimes check out all the stuff that they got, you know, and stuff because I don't know. I feel like I'm addicted to sewing machines now and stuff. So, you know, let's see what other questions we have. Let's see. Let me see. I've had my 2 machines about 2. Miss Miles saying she's had her machine for 2 months. And let me tell you, she's rolling with that machine too. And stuff. Let's see. Sylvia said, God bless you. I have a 620 and I have been interested in a big embroidery machine. Oh, hey, Sylvia. Yeah, I believe if I remember correctly, I think the 625, is it a 4x7 hoop? I think it's the smaller hoop and stuff, which, you know, a lot of people start off with that. You know, they start off with the 4x7. I just got the SC 1900 because I started with a quilting / sewing machine, and then I just happened to say I want to start doing embroidery. And then when I just bought this one, it was just happened to be 5x7 because when I did all the readings, everybody said get the biggest hoop that you can afford. So I figured, okay, I don't know how well this embroidery thing is going to work out. So I figured, all right, the most I'm going to spend is $1,000. I didn't want to do luminaire or anything like that, spending more than that. But it's kind of funny because it's like after a year of owning this, then I ended up getting the big one, you know, so, you know, I ended up loving it. So it's kind of like, you know, pretty cool. Let me see. Honestly, I've had mine for about 7 months. I opened up, tried 1 or 2 things, turned it off, covered it up, and I walked in my sewing room. We looked at each other. Then I put it away. Why'd you put it away? Eleanor, don't give up. Don't give up. Okay, this is the thing. We don't give up in this group, okay? We're good. You know, if you have an issue, let me know. Reach out to me and stuff. And also, Eleanor, I think you did mention you're not on Facebook, but if you are, we have, I created a Facebook group called Embroidery Happy Hour Adventures. And the whole purpose of that Facebook group is so that we can all talk about the different embroidery projects that we're working on, show our stuff off, you know, and help each other out. And, you know, if you have issues with your machine or questions about how to do things and stuff, post it out there and I'll jump in, and all the other members in that group can jump in too to just try to help each other out and stuff. Don't give up. Whatever you do, don't give up. You can do this and stuff. It's not hard. It's just trying to figure out the right way to do it. So don't ever give up, okay? And stuff. If I didn't give up on those 36 shirts, I'm not gonna let you give up on that machine. So Eleanor, please don't. Head down and walk away. No, girl, head up and stay there and say, I'm gonna do this, okay? Hey, Barbara. Okay, one is for the regular bobbin, the other one is for magnetic field bobbins that you can buy. There you go, Barbara. Barbara got us. Barbara was able to answer it. Yeah, okay. Now, I didn't know that, okay. I didn't know you could use that they sold magnetic bobbins for the SC 1900. I have magnetic bobbins for my multi-needle machines because the bobbins for the big machines is very different than the bobbins for this machine. And I'm going to show you. If you look right here, okay, there we go. All right. Let me show you. Okay, these are the bobbins for my single needle machine. The bobbins for the single needle machine has, if you look at it, it has like the plastic on each of the sides, right? So this is what I use for my SC 1900, and it has plastic on here, okay? Now I'm going to show you the bobbin for the multi-needle machine. And matter of fact, I have the magnetic ones. This is the magnetic ones. But for the multi-needle machines, if you look at these bobbins, see, this is a magnetic one. Okay, this isn't the magnet though, but if you look on the other side, see it's dark here? This is the magnet, but if you look at it real close, let me see if I can get it there. And let me put this one up so you can see the difference. See, this one has a plastic. This is for the SC1900, and this is for my multi-number machine. These are called sideless. They don't come with any sides on there, and these have magnets. And I'm going to look now because Barbara, I didn't know they had these with magnets. So I'm going to look online because I've read great things about the bobbins that have the magnetic. And I'm going to be honest with you, these are my favorite. But the thing is that I bought so many bobbins that were not magnet that I got to use them. So, you know, because these are the ones that I got. This is one that doesn't have the magnet. And I get them from All Stitch. Oh, see, it's like, okay. See, I get them from All Stitch. So until I use all of these, which I bought about 5 of them, five of these big boxes of them, I'm not going to buy any more of these. You know, these are the magnetic ones. So, and, you know, my bobbins, I usually go to allstitch.com. Allstitch.com. I don't know. I kind of like that shop. You order from them and you get your items right away and stuff. And they're really good, you know, and stuff. Let me see. What else do we have? What are the questions? Because this is the time for you guys to ask all the questions. It's like 8:46. Wow, time has gone by fast. Okay. Let's see. I know Barbara. Let me see. Sonia. So you're cute. God bless you. I have a. Okay. Hold on. Okay, Jeanette. I'll surely email you. Yep. Email me. And seriously, guys, if any of you guys out there have questions, need help with anything, send me an email. I mean, seriously, you're not bothering me. This is something that I love doing. I love helping people. You're learning embroidery. You know, hey, you know, it's what I like doing. Okay, so don't worry about it. If I don't know the answer, I'll help you find the answer. Okay, so please email me and stuff. You know, let's see, what else do we have? Things that it's been hard to find, but I have seen some lately. Oh, okay, so they are hard to find, the magnetic bobbins. Well, I gotta look too. I'm gonna see. I'll probably check and stuff. So, you know, and see. Let me see. Did you complete your large order? Oh, Pat, my girlfriend Patty's asking me about my large order. Yes, girl, I finished that large order. It was done, packed, delivered. Girlfriend got her check, and I'm ready for the next big order and stuff. So, you know, one of the things before, you know, I leave and stuff, because, you know, it is what? It's 8:48. And, you know, embroidery happy hour is going to end pretty soon. So I just want to let you guys know what's new that I found out about. The, you know, brother came out with their big machine. I want to learn more about it. I am starting to think about maybe trading in, because you could trade in your machines for bigger machines. So I was thinking of trading in my 6 needle for a 10 needle. But before I do that, I want to make sure that I'm getting the best bang for my buck. So I'm not making any decisions as of yet. So I still have some more. And, you know, I am revamping my store, my Etsy store. And I'm going to post some more videos. So far, I have 2 videos that I definitely do want to do for you guys. I want to, you know, do one on the embroidery for the, you know, the essentials. I want to show you guys how to do it. And I think what I should have did was, you know, I did birthday shirt for my niece and my girlfriend Mary. What I should have did was videotaped that whole thing. But see, the thing that came to my mind was, I don't want to videotape me making the shirt, and then Mary or Gabby would have said, "Oh, look at you, that making my birthday shirt." And then I see them later on and they go, "Oh yeah, so you making my shirt." That's not a surprise, you know. So I would have to videotape it and then give it to them. And then post it, so, but the next time I make a shirt, I definitely do want to videotape it so you guys can see the whole process of how I use essentials, in Brilliance Essentials to design the shirt. And then for me, actually going from the design phase to the actual preparing the shirt and then actually embroidering the shirt and stuff. Because I think that would be really cool for you guys to see how I actually do all that. So, and I also do definitely want to teach you guys more about the single needle machine, because the single needle machine, there is so many buttons on this thing. And, it really, once you learn these machines and you know exactly what each machine does, machine button does, then it's going to help you to maneuver your project a lot easier and stuff. The more you practice, the more you play with this machine, the more you learn. So, let's see. Do you have all? Oh, somebody asked, do you have all the modules of Embroidery? Yes, I do. I bought the whole package. And, I said in another video, what happened was I had two embroidery designs. I wanted to merge them together. One was with a dragon and a cognac glass. My husband wanted to embroider together. So what he ended up doing was he bought the whole thing. So I have a lot to learn still myself. I have a lot to learn about the software. I have a lot to learn about the machine and stuff. But one of the things that I like about this channel is that, it's my way of showing you guys how I'm doing things. And at the same time, I wanted you guys to see the mistakes that I've made while embroidering, because it helps you. I don't want you guys wasting material and all that kind of stuff and everything. Let me see. I see Blanca, you show us how to applique on a 1900. I have a video on that, on doing applique on a 1900. If you look on the channel, you're going to find a video where I did a applique on my puppy's bag. I had a little bag for Mello, and I did applique on all his letters. So that'll show you how to do applique. If it's not clear, Blanca, though, do reach out to me and stuff, and I'll try to help you out and stuff. And for those of you that have, let me see, I'm really afraid I'm going to break it. Oh, no, you're not going to break. Okay. And I'm going to tell you something. Fear is what stops people from being successful. Don't ever be afraid. Don't ever be fearful of anything. When you want to do something, you just jump in, you do it. You can do it. And Eleanor, if you need somebody to help you, reach out. Send me an email, okay? I'll have my email address at the end and stuff. You're gonna, yeah, and see, Miss Miles is telling you correctly on the chat thing. You're gonna break needles. You're gonna make mistakes. But if you listen to some of my other videos, I talk about when you're trying designs out, use scraps. Don't use the shirt that you actually need to embroider on. When you're testing something out, use a piece of scrap. Embroider on that scrap. Once you have it perfect, then you put it on your product. And have plenty of needles, and know, you're gonna make mistakes, and it happens. But think of it this way: for every mistake that you make, and for everything that happens, you're gonna learn something new about your machine. You're gonna learn about how it behaves. Yeah, it's not you, but trust me. Let me give you an example, Eleanor. When I first bought the SE 1900, I was embroidering a kitchen towel for someone. My bobbin ran out in the middle of the embroidery design. I freaked out because I didn't know, what do you do? No, what do you do? Now I'm running out through at the bottom, and I got this hoop stuck on my machine, and I don't, am I supposed to take it out or whatever? So needless to say, was that project ruined? Yeah. But you know what? As time went on, then I learned that when the bobbin runs out, that's when you just cut your thread. Take note of where you last stitched, okay? Write that down. Unhoop, well, not unhoop the material, but take the hoop off the machine, put in a new bobbin, put the hoop back on the machine, go back like 10 or 20 stitches, and then hit go again. And it just keeps on going and stuff. But I wouldn't have learned that if it just didn't happen. So things are going to happen. That's just life with anything you do, not just embroidery and stuff. Don't let fear ever stop you from wanting to do something, okay? Because what ends up happening is you just miss out. So be brave. Be brave. You can do it. You can do it. We're rooting for you. So, trust me. And a needle, okay, you broke the needle. Go buy another needle. Do like I do, okay? You know what I do? Look, buy a pack like this. Look, 100 needles. Okay, you get 100 needles. Okay, just buy. I went to All Stitch and I bought like a bunch of the 7511s. These are 7511s. For you guys that don't know, I go to All Stitch. I buy all these needles here. You buy a bunch of needles. One breaks, no big deal. Pop in a new one. That's it. No big deal. Okay. Don't be afraid, because you know what? If you're afraid, you're not gonna keep going and stuff like that. So I remember I got an email from somebody and they said they were embroidering and they felt like I was on their shoulder and stuff. So Eleanor, I'm on your shoulder. Okay. So just keep pushing. Keep pushing. Put that machine on and you're gonna be fine. And if you make a mistake, forget it. Don't worry about it. Learn from it. Take out the little manual. If you can't figure it out, reach out to me. Or if you're on Facebook, reach out to the folks on Facebook and we got you. Okay? You're going to be okay. Yep. So, yeah, see, and Miss Miles, yeah. See, she even said she messed up a couple of shirts. I messed up a lot of shirts, and that's how I learned the hard way, do scraps, because next thing you know, I was like messing up a shirt, then I had to buy another shirt, then I had to buy another shirt, and I was like, what the hell? When I could have just, and this is another thing too. If anybody guys have old bed sheets or something, buy the bed, take an old bed sheet instead of throwing them out, giving them Salvation Army or something like that. Cut them in pieces. Use those to test out your embroidery design. And then when you have them good, then you put them on your product. That's it. There you go. Nice and cheap. And you didn't mess up. Let's see, what else? Anybody else have? It's so funny. My $60 Seals Muscle is sitting in front of my Etsy. I keep using it. Well, you know what, Eleanor? Something that's funny. I visited my mom in Florida, right? And she had a sewing machine that my dad bought her when I was born. I'm 52. Okay, so she's had that machine for 52 years, and I'm telling you, it's solid. It's like steel, and I'm like, I want that machine. They don't make machines like that, because back then, and I think my mom told me my dad paid $100 for that machine. And I guess $100 52 years ago was a lot of money. And the sewing machines came in furniture. It was like a piece of furniture. So it's like you would open it up and it extended, and then you reach in and you would lift up the sewing machine. It's a beautiful sewing machine. And let me tell you something, it's rock solid. I mean, it's like, oh my God. And I told her, I said, I told my mom, I don't ever want you to pass, but when you do, I want that machine. I mean, that's like, oh my God. They don't make machines like that no more, because they don't make them out of steel. They're all plastic and everything. So let me see. To have anything, don't be afraid to explore your machine. Yes, Miss Mouse said it best. Don't be afraid to explore it, because that's exactly what you're doing. You're exploring your machine. You got a new little toy. Learn it and enjoy it. Can you do in the hoop stuff? Yes, I can. And you know what? I'll do a video on that. In the hoop stuff. Okay, so I got my homework. I'm going to try to do some videos this tomorrow, this weekend. I prefer a bag with a zipper. You know what, Miss Mouse? That might be a little. I have seen some in the hoop bags, but mostly for the big hoops. but I want really to focus my channel because I know that sometimes I talk about my multi-needle machines, but I really want to focus on my single needle because I know that's what we all have. So in the hoop, and I'm gonna try to see if I could find something for the PE 1900. You want like a little wallet and stuff. Let me see what I can find, and then try to create it. And then what I'll do is I'll do a video on how I actually use that file from start to finish, and then I'll let you guys know where I bought the file, so that way you guys can go to that person and buy the file if you guys are interested and stuff. Okay. Okay, guys. Well, my hour is up. It is 9 o'clock. And as always, I am so thankful that everybody was able to, join in tonight for embroidery happy hour and stuff. I didn't have, no, I think I did. I think I shared stuff with you guys, and stuff. I am trying to come up with a lot more things for us to talk about on Fridays, when we meet and stuff. I want to share with you guys, my experiences and everything. But if you guys have a topic out there that you guys want me to talk about or something that you guys want me to look into, please put it in the comments below, and that way I can cover it at the next, next Friday and stuff. So, hope you guys enjoy this video. Hope you guys give it a thumbs up. And please subscribe to my channel. And, if you know of other people out there that are doing embroidery and stuff and looking for help and suggestions and stuff, please share my channel with them so that way they can join us and stuff and we can learn from them and they can learn from us as well. So, I guess that's all I have for today. And, I'm just going to say good night to everybody. You see anything else? No, I think I got everyone. And so I see Sylvia and stuff. Sylvia, Sarah, Eleanor, Dolores. Okay, well, everybody, bye. Have a good night. Love you guys and stuff. I hope this was beneficial to you and stuff. And love doing these happy hour Fridays and stuff. Please subscribe to my channel, like my video, give me comments below. If you need any help, like I said, email me. It's not a problem. I will try to help out the best way I can and stuff. And I am going to plan on posting at least 2 new videos this week. Okay. So hope to talk to you guys next week and see you guys soon. Please be safe out there and happy embroidery. And please join the Facebook group, which is Happy Embroidery Hour Adventures. Share whatever you guys are working on and stuff. If you need help, please post there that you need help also. So if I can't get to you, some of the other members can help as well. So, I just want to try to create a community where we can all help and, help each other with our projects and everything. So enjoy your evening. Have a great time and happy embroidery. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.